One-step conversions. Units of conversion explain how many of one unit is found in another unit of measurement. So, for instance, we can have 1 kilogram, or you can say it's 2.2 pounds. Either would mean the exact same thing. So these are interchangeable and they are equal to one another. Now, 2.54 centimeters is equal to 1 inch, and we have 30.48 centimeters is per 1 foot. And so how you could write these conversion factors is you could go 1 kilogram over 2.2 pounds, or you can flip it and go 2.2 pounds over 1 kilogram. Either would be called a conversion factor. So let's look at an example. Example 1. A 12 AWG wire is 3.75 meters long. Convert 3.75 meters to centimeters. So for this, what we need to do is go from meters to centimeters. So we know meters are larger than centimeters, and 1 meter is in fact equal to 100 centimeters. So this is the conversion we're going to be using between these two. Now, we know we need to go from 3.75 meters to centimeters. In order to go from meters to centimeters, we can set up a problem like this. So we put 3.75 meters, and then we need to multiply it by this conversion factor. So we're going to put the 100 centimeters on top and the 1 meter on bottom. So this is how we would use a conversion factor to go from meters to centimeters. Why we do this is because meters would cross out, and then we're left with just centimeters, which is what we want. Then what we do next would be to multiply. So we multiply this 3.75 times 100, and then we're going to divide it by 1, which will just be equal to itself. So let's get our calculators out. So 3.75 times 100, which is equal to 375. Because if we divide it by 1, it would just be 375, and now it's centimeters. So that would be our solution. Now let's do another example. Example 2. Convert 786 millimeters to centimeters. So we know we need to go from milliliters to centimeters. And we know 10 milliliters is equal to 1 centimeter. So let's set up our problem. We have 786 milliliters. Now we need to use this conversion factor where we need to get rid of millimeters. So what we do is we put the millimeters on the bottom and then centimeters on top. So then we're left with centimeters as our part of our final solution. This means we can get rid of millimeters as they can cancel out. And next we can go ahead and do our multiplication. So we would do 786 times 1, so 786, and then we need to go ahead and divide that by this 10. So we just go divide by 10, and we get 78.6 centimeters. Let's do another example. Example 3. The distance to and from work is 4.5 kilometers. Convert 4.5 kilometers to meters. So we need to go from kilometers to meters. Now we know 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters. So we're going to use this conversion factor. So let's set up our problem. We have 4.5 kilometers. We need to get rid of kilometers, so we're going to put this on the bottom. So 1 kilometer over 1,000 meters. Next, we can go ahead and cross out the kilometers, as we're left with now just the meters, which is what we want. Then we would need to multiply this 4.5 times 1,000. So let's get our calculators out. 4.5 times 1,000, and we get 4,500 meters. This would be our final solution. Now let's look at another example. Example 4. A box weighs 17 kilograms. Convert 17 kilograms to pounds. So for this problem, we need to take 17 kilograms and convert it to pounds. So we're going from kilograms to pounds. And we know 1 kilogram is equal to 2.2 pounds. So we're going to use this conversion factor in order to solve for this. So we have 17 kilograms, and we need to multiply, so we get rid of kilograms. So we're going to place this 1 kilogram on the bottom, and then 2.2 pounds on the top. This means we have pounds at the end, as we can cross out our kilograms, because they're diagonal, so they cancel out. Now, we just need to get our calculators out and go ahead and multiply 17 times 2.2, which is equal to 37.4. And this would be our answer. So let's do another example. Example 5. A box weighs 5.2 kilograms. Convert 5.2 kilograms to grams. So we need to go from kilograms to grams. Now, we know that 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. This means that we can go 5.2 kilograms, and we need to get rid of kilograms, so we put 1 kilogram on the bottom and 1,000 grams on the top. We're going to go ahead and cross out kilograms, as we're left with just grams. And then we go ahead and get our calculators out and go 5.2 times 1,000, which is equal to 5,200 grams. Let's do another example. Example 6. Convert 4.5 milliliters to cubic centimeters. So here we're looking at volumes. So milliliters going to centimeters cubed. Also, centimeters cubed can be rewritten as cc. You can see either in this. Then we need to go 4.5 milliliters, and we need to get it into cubic centimeters. So we know 1 milliliter is equal to 1 centimeters cubed. So in order to get rid of milliliters, we're going to put 1 milliliter on the bottom and then the 1 cubic centimeters on the top. We can cross out milliliters, and we're left with just centimeters cubed. And so we would just go 4.5 times 1 divided by 1. So that's just 4.5 cubic centimeters. Now let's do another example. Example 7. Convert 5,465 cubic centimeters to milliliters. So this time we're going the reverse direction. We're going from cubic centimeters to milliliters. We know 1 cubic centimeter is equal to 1 milliliter. So we would take 5,465 cubic centimeters, and then we're going to multiply it by 1 milliliter on the top and then 1 cubic centimeter on the bottom. We get rid of centimeters and we're left with 5,465 milliliters as our final solution.